I am CJ Kyle. I'm an inspector with the Metro Vancouver Transit Police, currently responsible for the Professional Standards Unit and our record section. At the Transit Police, our responsibility is to look after public safety on buses, trains, West Coast Express, C-Bus. So looking after disorderly conduct and making sure that the public are safe as they go about their business. When I started in policing, everything was pen and paper. We didn't have laptops, we didn't have anything digital. We have to write notes every time we have an interaction with the public. And then as our investigations continue, we then have to photocopy all of those notes for court. Under my desk I have a box that has 28 years worth of notebooks in it. And there's no search button. So while there's a lot of intelligence in those notebooks, I can't use it. But now, forever, I have my notes and my information here and accessible to anybody who we give permission to use it.
SceneDoc is a digital notebook. Right? It allows you to take notes, take photos, take video, take statements, audio statements, and then share it on a secure system with your co-workers or share it with members in the office through a desktop computer.
Now that SceneDoc has come in, all I use is my phone. And this is all I have to carry. I don't need a pen, I don't have to worry about that at all. And in my work as an investigator in surveillance, I can be making notes. It looks like I'm writing a text. So I can really blend in, which helps. When I'm searching for some information, a phone number, a name, a document, I just basically use the search option and I can access that information very quickly.
For me, I use the notebook part of this by using speech to text. And I can actually walk and talk at the same time. So if I'm walking somewhere, I can be making notes. My head is up, I'm in a safe environment, and I can be aware of what's going on. When we have officers out on the street, there is a lot of potential for things to go sideways. And so using SceneDoc to take snapshots or take short videos, all of that gets uploaded to the cloud, and then as commanders in the command post, we can see it. And our dispatchers, they're able to see in real time how we may want to deploy our resources slightly differently. And so it gives us a real advantage.
Check-in allows you, officer, to check in. It'll pinpoint a GPS location and map it on a map with that officer at a certain point, date, timestamp when they checked in, where they were.
The check-in button is super useful if you're changing locations all the time. It's just another safety measure to keep track of where you are, and it's so simple.
When I've recommended charges against an individual, and all of my notes were digital from SceneDoc. I've been able to quickly collate all that information on a desktop into a manner that I can print off for my hard copy submission to the court system.
There's a total audit trail in the background. So there is metadata that will show every time someone accesses a file, changes a file, edits a file. And that's very important to continuity and the integrity of a file that's going to court. So you can tell if what it said and what I changed it to. I'm very happy to have an S8 Plus. And the thing I really like about this phone, besides its size, is that it has facial recognition and it has iris scan. And so my point was I need to be able to pull this out of my pocket and be able to use it in SceneDoc as quick as I could pull out my own notebook. Because if something's happening, there's no time to go, hang on a second. I can go on my phone, and as soon as it recognizes my face, I'm in. I don't have to put a password in. This is the fastest phone that I have used, and that's important too. So when I'm logging in or first logging in at the beginning of the day, I don't have to wait.
The stylus that I use on the smartphone, it just makes it easier for using some of the keys and some of the options. And there are times where I require a signature from another police officer or a member of the public, and they can sign my notebook. It's a digital signature.
We've been using the Knox workspace since I've gotten the Samsung phone, and all it is a quick password entry, and then you're good to go. And it's nice to know that there's that extra added security.
Knox Workspace hosts the most secure aspects of what we do. And so the IT department puts into the Knox Workspace the critical aspects of policing work.
It's more of a secure communication back to the main office, right, to retrieve your emails in a secure manner.
If I were to lose my phone, there's a lot of valuable information on here. I think it's an essential part of what Samsung offers for us in the environment that we work in. SceneDoc saves me time. I make more detailed notes. Those notes are more accurate, and at the end of the day, it's saving the department money, and I get to go home earlier.
I really have to thank the Chief for his support in this, because this evolution is the biggest thing probably that's going to happen to policing in my lifetime for sure. Just the way we capture and share and keep information. It's going to be phenomenal, and I am quite excited and passionate about it.